Previously on From the Dust, Zara Cole built everything from nothing, and someone who smiled at her face was quietly burning it down. Naomi visited a man in the shadows, made an offering, made a request, and left with something dark following her home. This is episode 3, The Unraveling. It started with the dreams. Zara had never been afraid of the dark, never been afraid of anything. She was the kind of woman who walked into empty buildings and saw possibility, who looked at nothing and built something. But something changed. The first night she dreamed of fire, her boutique burning, the Zara C sign melting slowly above the door, and she was standing outside watching, unable to move, unable to scream. She woke up at 3 a.m., heart pounding, drenched in sweat. She told herself it was just stress. It was not just stress. The second night she dreamed of a funeral. The sky was gray, the air heavy. Crowds of people dressed in black stood silently beneath a canopy, while soft funeral drums echoed somewhere far away. Zara moved through the crowd slowly, confused, cold. Nobody spoke to her. Nobody even looked surprised to see her there. She tried to see whose funeral it was, but every time she stepped closer, someone blocked her path. Then suddenly, the crowd became quiet, too quiet. One by one, people turned their heads toward her, not sad, not shocked, just watching. An old woman stepped forward from the crowd, wrinkled hands, white cloth tied around her head, eyes that looked almost empty. She pointed toward the casket. "Why are you standing there?" she asked softly. "They are waiting to bury you." Zara felt her chest tighten. Slowly she turned toward the coffin and saw herself lying inside it, still, pale, lifeless. Then the version of herself inside the casket slowly opened her eyes. Zara woke up screaming. Naomi came running. "What happened? What is wrong? Talk to me." She held Zara's hand, rubbed her back, brought her water. The perfect picture of a concerned older sister. Zara did not see the small smile Naomi hid as she turned away. Then the boutique started. It was small things at first, a delivery that never arrived, a loyal customer who suddenly stopped coming, a pipe that burst overnight and damaged 3 racks of new stock, one by one, like dominoes. Zara told herself it was bad luck. Every business had bad weeks. But then the money started disappearing. Not stolen, not missing, just gone. Numbers that did not add up. Accounts that did not balance. A boutique that was full of customers, but somehow running at a loss. Zara sat alone at her desk at midnight, staring at her books. She had built this. Every single number, every single client, every single stitch. How was it falling apart? And then her body started. A headache that never left. A tiredness that sleep could not fix. A weakness in her legs that had no explanation. She went to the doctor. They found nothing. They ran more tests. Still nothing. "You are perfectly healthy," they said. But Zara did not feel perfectly healthy. She felt like something was draining her, something invisible, something that had no name in any medical textbook. Meanwhile, Marcus was different, distant, distracted. He came when she called, but his mind was always somewhere else. His eyes never quite meeting hers the way they used to. "What is wrong with you?" she asked one evening. "Nothing. I am just tired." She believed him. She should not have believed him. And through all of it, Naomi was there, cooking Zara's meals, bringing her tea, sitting beside her on the sofa, holding her hand. "You need to rest. Let me take care of you. That is what sisters are for." And Zara, exhausted and confused and falling apart, let her. She had no idea that the hands holding her were the same hands that had started the fire. Then came the moment that changed everything. It happened on a Tuesday afternoon. Zara was supposed to be at the boutique, but she came home early, tired, weak, just wanting to sleep in her own bed. The house was quiet when she walked in, too quiet. She called out. Nobody answered. She walked down the hallway toward her bedroom, and then she heard it. She stopped, her hand on the door handle, her heart already knowing what her eyes had not yet seen. She pushed the door open, and the world stopped. Marcus, in her bed, with her sister. They scrambled apart the moment they saw her, sheets pulled, eyes down, mouths open but no words coming out. There are no words for a moment like this. Nobody spoke. The three of them stood in that room, and the air between them was thick with everything that could never be unsaid or unseen. Zara looked at Marcus, then she looked at Naomi, and Naomi, God help her, Naomi looked straight back at her sister. No guilt, no apology, just those eyes, calm, cold, satisfied. Zara did not scream, did not cry, did not say a single word. She turned around, walked back down the hallway, out of the front door, and collapsed on the front steps of the home she had built with her own two hands. They say when everything falls at once, the nightmares, the business, the body, the man, it is not bad luck. It is not coincidence. It is a plan. And Zara Cole, who had survived everything life had thrown at her, was finally beginning to understand. Something dark had been set in motion, and it was wearing her sister's face.